memorizing those scriptures is important because when you do face a situation, you do face a trial, or something happens, it's so that you put those scriptures into action, not just fold up and tuck your tail and run the other way. You know what I mean? If you're memorizing scriptures about, God hasn't given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind, those types of things. And then when something happens, it's like, I'm afraid. No, you don't have to be, right? Because you need to start to put that into action, and so many times, people will memorize these scriptures because it sounds nice or whatever, but they may not put it into action. You got to do that. And that goes for not just in the spiritual sense, it goes for anything. When you got to remember why you're practicing. You're practicing so that when the heat is on, when the game is on, when it's game time, you perform. That's the purpose of practice. Whether that be something spiritual, whether it be something sports related, whether it be you're practicing your PowerPoint presentation for the CEO of your company, so that when you get there and that PowerPoint isn't working exactly how you thought it would, you're not getting flustered. You just calm. Okay, let me tweak this over here, and you can just speak to it without the presentation being there. So that you're prepared.
Yeah. I think it's important for our kids to see that process of preparation. They need to see that you're not just jumping into everything cold feet, with no research, with no type of preparation, no type of foresight. They need to see you making logical decisions. And they need to see you preparing for whatever you have to face. And I mean, it can be even little small things like preparing for vacation. Because when you just jump up and you just go somewhere, okay, but then when you get there, you don't have the money that you need, or we can't do this because we ain't got this. We can't do this because we didn't got this. Like, they need to see, like, okay, Dad, you said in December we were gonna go to the beach in July. You had time to prepare and get things in order. When y'all get down there, things are paid for and taken care of. Like, that's what, I'm just gonna be honest, that's what our wives want us to do. That's what our kids want us to do. Mm-hmm. They want things to be taken care of and organized. So,
right,
guys, if you're unorganized, you can get organized. Just plan ahead. Yeah. Plan ahead and prepare yourselves for things that come up or things that you're planning on doing. Because if you are always unorganized and unprofessional, that seed can be dropped into your kids. Mm-hmm. And it's going to make their lives.
We're going to see it.
If they're
going to see that, and that's what they're going to learn. And that's what they're going to, you haven't shown them anything else. You've shown them how to be unprepared. You've shown them how not to be focused. You've shown them being lazy or being slothful. And so, unfortunately, they may grow up with that same tendency. So you have to be careful,
Yeah, full circle. Because that stuff is not only with your vacations, but then your kids will stop preparing for their tests in school. They knew that they had an exam for weeks now, and then they decide to study the night before. Mm-hmm. Don't be like that, guys.
Yeah.
Teach them how to prepare. Practice, practice, practice.